Bruh. Tony Hawk 1 for the Game Boy Color. This is where we're starting our second journey, our second lap, if you will, with the Tony Hawk franchise. After beating the main games for the first time. We're going back around, we're going through everything we missed. So I only browsed this game a little bit, but there's 3 different modes. 1v1, there's a CPU mode, which is just apparently tournament mode, but with one other person, and tournament mode, obviously, and then half-pipe mode. As far as I know, you can't really upgrade people's stats in this one. They don't, like, upgrade. What you see is what you get, which means, since I main Alyssa Steamer, I'm playing as one of the 3 worst people in terms of speed. So that's nice. So only 3 half pipes. Tournament mode's the main bread and butter of the game, but I'm just gonna do a bit of half pipe mode just to try it out, you know. And, you know, Burnside, Skate Park, and downtown Minneapolis. You know, those are in the first game. This does not look like Alyssa Steamer, personally. Oops. I'm trying. Oh, damn, I did something there. But yeah, apparently Alyssa Steamer in this game is a bald man. Oh, damn. I'm trying to do like what I did before, but I'm not really. Okay, I can't pull off more than one move when I'm up there, and sometimes it just doesn't respond at all. There's no goal with these. You just kind of do them. Let's do Chicago. It's literally just a half pipe in the background. It's literally the same mode every time. Yeah, I'm trying to do like more than one trick, but none of it's really. God, I don't know. I did browse the instruction manual, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but it's kind of. Ooh, I did a tail grab. Okay. Okay. Okay, the grabs are actually a little faster, which is weird because you'd think the flips would be how you get most of your point scoring. Oh, wow. Okay, we're actually doing a little better. Okay. You can really see an improvement there. For some reason, like, you'd think the flips would be faster to pull off, but the grabs, you actually get more grabs than anything. It feels very weird how that is. Oh, tried to add a turn. It's kind of awkward. Like, obviously, the Game Boy is very limited in what you can do. Like, there's only, like, 2 face buttons and you know, the D-pad. So, you do grabs with... What I'm using X. I kind of, like, you know how a Game Boy has, like, those 2 diagonal buttons? I kind of put that on X and O, respectively. Damn, I did like a flip, but I can never land it. Okay, that's... Also, there, as far as I know, there's no way to go back. Like, once you enter half-pipe mode, you can't really go back. So, what you have to do, from what I saw from the instruction manual, is you do start and select, and you X, and what I have is X and O. And it starts the entire game over. It's kinda... I don't know, it feels like this was kinda... I don't want to say it was rushed, because I haven't really played enough Game Boy games to really tell you, like, what a Game Boy game should be. I don't have that frame of reference. But there's something... It's very weird how you can't just back out of a mode. You have to do a fucking workaround that's even advertised on the instruction manual. And it even says it erases your save progress. Well, not your save progress, it's just your progress up to that point, if you do it. So none of those scores that you get in half-pipe mode, save. There's no save feature. You just do it. Yeah, is this game worth new batteries? I would not say so, but I have not played the tournament mode yet. You know? So maybe the tournament mode's gonna be crazy. Okay, jump. Alright, Alyssa, you got this. Street. I guess that's like San Francisco from the original game. Park. That's new. Downtown, okay. Harbor. And skate park. Just a regular skate park. Alright. Oh, man. We're going. Ooh. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh my god, we did it, Andy! Holy shit! Oh my god, another stalefish! We're so goated! Ah! I have no idea what I'm doing. Oops. We bailed. I used my speed boost. Huh? I'm just kind of... Okay, we did an indie, okay. Okay, another stalefish, cool. I'm gonna say we were last place. Wow. Interesting. Your password. Yeah, I'll remember that. Stage 2, park. I'm not gonna lie. No helmets, why? Because they're pro skaters, obviously. They don't need helmets. The brain damage builds character. If we ain't first place, I don't want it. Did he have a helmet in the login? Let me see. Let's see here. Let me give it another look. Helmet disappears. Yeah, he does have a helmet there. And then they don't for the rest of the game. It's just for show. It's so when your dad walks in and he's like, "What are you playing, son?" He can see that you're playing a game with positive role models that wear helmets. But then when you actually play the game, it's like, "Yeah, Dad, you don't know what I'm really playing." Okay, and my save state and load state buttons work. I'm going to save state at the start of stage 1, and I'm going to keep trying until I can actually beat it. Since there's a password system, it's pretty much the same thing. Just more modern. I don't want to put in that goddamn password. There's like 50 fucking characters in that thing. Yeah, I don't like how that worked. We gotta win. Ooh, Indy, ooh! The audio is a little funky. Oh, we did a Japan Air? Oh my god. I don't even know how I did that. If I knew what the layout was, I think like if I saw somewhere that if you memorize where the tapes are, it can really help. Because they build you points too. A lot of backwards hats. You know, that's how you know this was the 90s. You know, that was just the culture of the time. I should know. I didn't live through the era at all. So I'm an expert. Okay, hold up. I think we're actually doing worse. Yeah, I think we're actually doing worse than we did before. So, yeah, 4th. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to get first place in every event. Here. You know, personally, I would never play this either. Normally. But, you know, gotta play all the Tony Hawks. You know, Mr. Gecko guy, how's it going? We're skating. It's hard to tell with the graphics, but we're definitely skating. Ooh, we did a tail grab. Ooh. Okay, that guy died. I don't... How am I grinding? Is there like a thing that I'm supposed to be doing? Resident Evil 4 is just goated, bro. It's like one of the games of all time. Wow, we really just suck at this game, don't we? It was one of the... If you care about it, like, it was a very influential game. Like, a lot of third-person shooters kind of use it. Waiting for it is better, you know? It kind of came out a while ago. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Did Activision publish this? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that after I fail this. Oh man. Resident Evil 0? I'm gonna eventually go through more Resident Evil games in the future. I think that'll be what I end up doing after Tony Hawk. You want to get it free, you know, there's ways to do that if you're a PC gamer. Ooh. Okay, we weren't last place, that's third. That's not really comforting. Let me check. Yeah, Activision published this. And it has the Nintendo seal of approval. See, it's good. Okay, instruction manual. Tony Hawk 1 Game Boy Color. Let me see the instruction manual here. Let me browse it a little bit. Okay. Get to the finish quickly while executing tricks and pick up bonuses along the way. You can also knock down your opponents if that's the kind of person you are. Okay, so the 5 points, down, left, down, up, and right down is what you need to do for big points on those. That's important. Grind tricks. Oh, you use the B button for that. Okay, that's how you grind. Down left is apparently pretty good with the B button. You do the Smith grind. You only get points for the first grind on any surface. Got it. Alright. See, we're learning. Bro. Yeah, this hard time? Nah. Game Boy Color only has 2 buttons? Nah, that's very true. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I could have sworn I... Do I have to hold the buttons at the same time? I'm trying to... No, that's just a stillfish. Okay, that's just an indie. How do I... Oops. Well, there's like tapes here. I feel like I'm doing worse now that I know what I'm supposed to be doing. You know? I don't know. I think one of the big things about Vicarious Visions was that it felt like they knew what they were doing. This feels like it's not even... It's a completely different game. Oh god. Okay, we got the Japan Air. Japanese thing. We got another Japan Air, Japanese thing. We got another Japan Air, Japanese thing. Alright. Get that fucking indie off my screen. Okay, yeah, Japan Air, yep. There's no point... There's no point degradation, so I can literally just Japan Air the entire fucking time. If I really want to. If they stop giving me the goddamn indie, I don't want that garbage. Get that out of here. Get that indie out of here. Get that indie out of here. Okay, we didn't get an air trick. Oh, get the fucking indie out of there, bro. I don't want it. Stop! I'm pressing the buttons. Okay, there we go. Bro. It's cause SpongeBob wasn't on a skateboard. Okay, that was uncalled for, random NPC skater. Okay, so you do have to, like, actually press the buttons like you're playing a regular Tony Hawk game. You don't hold both buttons. You have to stale fish. What the fuck? I didn't ask for that. Japan Air. Eventually we're gonna figure this out. Yeah, give SpongeBob a skateboard and you'll see what they can accomplish. You know, I feel like we kind of dropped the ball here. We're using this as a learning experience. You saying the music here isn't bomb, bro? It's so peak. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think we lost. No. No. I know. Some pink music going on in there? Like the band? I didn't know they were in the SpongeBob game. I gotta play it now, obviously. I don't even know any songs from Pink off the top of my head. But, you know, I'm sure it's gotta be good though. Get that indie off the screen, bro. Oh, that was a nail biter for sure. Third place again. Six. Okay, so these aren't $ coins that I'm picking up. They're speed boosts. They kind of look like they're supposed to be some sort of currency. Bro, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Fuck. You know, I think we're kind of I'm If this is the first fucking race, I'm a little scared of what's coming up. I'm not doing that great. I don't even know what the like points I need are gonna end up being. Like what's the requirement here? I can't imagine. Yeah, this is the Dark Souls of Tony Hawk. This is the Dark Souls of Tony Hawk right here. Not counting Project 8. Yeah, of course. Okay, you're an asshole, buddy. You want to be first so bad, bro. That's not fair play. I like how the music is kind of in one of my ears very faintly. It's more like a ba da ba 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 ba. You know. Oh, okay. That is a wall that we just ran into. Okay, that is a. You know, I'm getting that feeling too. Just a wee bit. We're at a speed boost. I'm trying to just get more points, you know? I think I need more tapes, in all honesty. But in the meantime, I'm crashing into shit, and I'm not getting first place at all. Okay, we're gonna cross with like 100 points almost. No, 102 points. So that's gotta count for something, right? Fourth. So we do kind of bad and get third, and then we get fourth when we actually boost up our trick and bonus points at the sacrifice of our race points. The fuck? Game Boy Maps. Is there like a map? Has anyone made like a map for this game? Like telling me where the fucking tapes are and shit? That'd be helpful. But I got a feeling that that's not really a thing. I can't imagine why. Bro, just wait. It's gonna tell me the way I get points on this game. I have to buy bombs, and I have to bomb a wall open, and it'll open a shortcut that'll get me to the to the finish line. And there's like 50 tapes there. You just don't get it. You just don't understand. Okay, there's a walkthrough. There's a long play. I could play that maybe 2 times speed and maybe get a gist of what the fuck I'm doing here. What does this guy do that makes him so cool? He's not even doing anything. Like, is this the 2-time? Like, is this the 2-player mode? What is this? No, yeah, that's the 2-player mode. That's nothing. That's not what I need. What the fuck is he doing? I'm honestly kind of not sure what this is supposed to really be. Okay, hold up. Okay, okay, I found the tournament mode. I'm 2-time speeding this shit. What does he do? Okay, he's grinding a lot. A lot of grinds. Okay, he does 1 air trip. He is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at my phone. But let me tell you. What are you waiting for? I'm number 1 on the board! What? I'm number 1 on the board! What the fuck? Are you telling me I could have been number 1 that whole time and I just didn't know? Oh my god. I feel bad for your mic right now, I'm mad. Yeah. You should feel bad for my window. And my neighbors. Okay, so we could have been first place this whole time. And I just didn't know. Because it says, it tells you suck. Like, rank 4. That's not a good sign. But really, it means you're in first place. I don't get it. I really just don't understand how that works. Fuck. Okay. But yeah, what I was seeing, chat. I'm gonna give a little overview of what I saw in that video. Bro ended the level with like 400 points. Like he was actually like god tier. I don't know how the fuck he did that on this game. But he was kind of doing stuff. He was going crazy. He was doing combos and shit. Like what the fuck? I don't think I can do. Absolutely. Man, I haven't seen the Looney Tunes show in God knows how long. That shit was peak. Okay, we're definitely sucking on the race part of things. We're honestly sucking at a lot of things right now, but that's besides the point. Oh. Alyssa, you need to speed up. Alyssa, could you do a grind? Okay, I just wasn't close enough. 97. Let's see what our ranking is after that one. Okay, we're still in first place. We're not gonna bother remembering that fucking password. Okay, we're actually killing it right now. It looks like we suck, but that's because I don't really have anything for that. We absolutely suck, but the game is just very forgiving, I guess. Okay. Okay. You know, to answer the question of did he take a tape? Huh. Didn't know they could do that. To answer the question of, is this game worth buying another battery for your Game Boy? Absolutely. This is peak content. This is the only Game Boy game I've ever played, so obviously it has to be good. If you don't think this game is peak fiction, you just don't understand. Tony Hawk himself probably plays this every day before he goes to bed. Bro, if you've been watching, I'm on stage 3, actually. I'm just kind of goated. But yeah, this is peak, dude. You just don't understand. You don't get it. It's okay. No, we can't all be Game Boy Color Tony Hawk gods, okay? Like, you have my sympathy. I'm just kind of that guy. I'm just kind of him, you know? I'm kind of the Alyssa Steamer main here. I'm steaming it as we speak. Rank 3rd. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Rank 3, rank 4, rank 3. I'm rank 1! What does that even mean? Does it maybe that's like rank as in like if you're like first place on the race or third place or I don't know. It feels weird. Bro, I'm gonna scare the living daylights out of these skaters. Tony Hawk literally comes out of the Game Boy screen and gives you a hand job, dude. You don't understand. That's the reward. He starts giving you the Hawk Tua. Oh fuck me. Okay, the difficulty curve's going crazy. Fuck. Okay, this level's obviously meant for street skating. And I'm not made for these streets. You aren't made for these streets, my lord. You know, why is the eye so far? Maybe that's why I can't see. You know, makes it... Did I just engulf that tape? Did you guys see that? That tape went closer to me. Like, Alyssa Steamer has a magnet in her fucking skateboard or something. What the fuck was that? You just don't get it. I'm steaming it. I'm steaming it so hard right now, and you just will never understand. Oh my god, I'm steaming it. Oops. Ooh, we just... Oh my god, we're... Okay. The grind seemed to actively be slowing us down. Fuck. Even the AI seems to be having a fucking tough time doing this math. Fuck. See, exact... They're having a ball over here? Yeah. No kidding. Okay, Japan. What did we smack into? Is that like not a curve? What? We need more speed boosts. I'm slow as ball. Nice use of our speed boost, Gecko. Real nice. You're a god. You know? Okay, Alyssa's gonna drown. Dude, this game's kind of... This game suck? Are you... You're kidding right now. Are you /J or /SRS right now? Okay, we're still first place. Alright, last level. Last level, chat. And we got a 40-point lead. 44-point lead. Oh my god, we're so good at this game. I can't wait to go get breakfast. I'm gonna get a skillet. You curious George over here? You monkeying around in my chat? You know what happens to those curious fucking monkeys, you know? They start seeing things they ain't supposed to be. We gotta keep them quiet, understand? That's how it works around here. Forget about it. You forget 1,000 things every day. Why don't you make sure this one... Oh, shit! My bad, bro. I couldn't see past the screen. I meant the animal. I meant the animal, because Curious George is a monkey. Guys, I think I'm cooked. I'm gonna have to leave my channel now. But see, this game is so peak. I mean, just look at it. The remakes, the Tony Hawk remakes, have nothing on this. I'm just saying. You could really tell that the developers, they were putting on lab coats, they were putting on goggles and shit, and they were making sure that this game was 100% like perfect in every aspect of the word. They didn't half-ass. They meticulously made every single detail work flawlessly. And this is a masterpiece. And it's okay if you don't get it. It's okay. But this is prime game development right here. You could tell that blood, sweat, and tears. People died making this. I'm sure at least one person on the development team died. All right. Yeah, and you could tell. Yeah, get fucked, Chad. Get fucked, Jamie. Get fucked, Bucky. Exactly. Alyssa Steamer, sweet. Alyssa Steamer, sweet. Yeah! Okay, guys, that was Tony Hawk 1 for the Game Boy Color. This was a really long game that took me about 50 streams. I just want to thank all the people that watched me play this wonderful game. It's been a long journey. I'm gonna go order a skillet with Cajun seasoning and everything on it, and I'm gonna eat the fuck out of it with Tabasco sauce, and it's gonna go crazy. My boy, do you know what would happen if you play some Game Boy Color bootleg games I'd be charged on hilarious? You know, I might have to consider it at some point. I want to play Pokemon at some point. I know there's some crazy Pokemon bootlegs out there, but that'll be a long time from now. I got a lot of shit to cover at the moment. But Pokemon is definitely on the list for some time. I want to play that Vietnamese crystal or whatever the fuck. That'd be funny. Syntax? I'm gonna look into that real quick. Syntax. A syntax is an excise tax levied on specific goods deemed harmful to individuals or society, such as alcohol, tobacco, sugary drinks, or gambling. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, Bootleg Games Wiki. Yeah. 007. Ooh. Oh my god. I love James Bond. Holy shit. Bro, this is the Bootleg Games Wiki, bro! Bootleg Games Wiki right there! I love James Bond. Oh my god, I love James Bond so much. Harry Potter 4. Nah, bro. Everything I say is for a reason, for sure. Spider-Man 3 Game Boy Color. Pokemon Leaf Green. Okay. Oh, this looks like peak. I remember when this happened in the Pokemon games. When Pikachu started jumping around and shit. And fighting Charizard, that was crazy. It's not my fault of me sending a message in the chat box. It's so slow. It's just like a Taco Tuesday. You know? YouTube just needs to tell me these things like 5 minutes before anything. Space baby? Is there a baby in there? That is not a baby. Or maybe he is. I didn't actually see Lilo and Stitch. As far as I know, Stitch is like a 40-year-old that chain smokes. No, you're not making me angry at all. I'm actually in a very good mood because it's nice having someone chatting on the stream. I'm just a loud person. And an angry person, but not usually at the chat. The Incredibles. Okay, what's so incredible about it? It's a hack of Pokemon Platinum? Interesting. Now I'll have to consider giving these a go. Well, actually, you don't see me. I'm adjusting my glasses right now. Actually, you're not really typing if you're using a voice box, right? Because you're using your voice and you're letting it. So you're probably becoming download each time someone intentions has a rage bait. Yeah, you're not actually typing, bro. I'm gatekeeping. You're using your voice. You're not using your fingers, buddy. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Where are your fingers? Harry Potter 4, I've heard of this one, though. Is this the same Harry Potter 4 I know? No, it's not. It's not the Harry Potter I know. I know one that's kind of like you're just beating people up and shit. I've seen a few bootleg games in my time. I used to watch Vinesauce a lot. No, if it helps to actually say something in the chat box, yes, you know, it does get the job done. That's very true. That's very fair. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go get breakfast. I am starving. I will stream probably sometime in the next few hours playing Tony Hawk 2 for the Game Boy Color. I don't know how long I expected this stream to be, but 47 minutes is certainly on the lower end of the spectrum. It's a reference to the fact that I myself am on the spectrum. Peace out, chat. You go and do them. I'll try to see what make you next time on the streams of yours. I stream on weekends. I stream 3 times. Most days I only stream once, and I try to keep a consistent schedule on those. It's 11 p.m. CST, so 9 hours before this stream. 9 hours before this, like right now, is when I usually do my main streams. You do? Yeah, I do. The weekend streams, the extra weekend streams, are kind of like whenever I feel like it. Like, there's always going to be 2 extra on the weekends, but I just don't know when. It's just when I can slot it in, I guess. But there will be another one today, yeah. And then I'll be streaming Little Big Planet at 11 p.m. my time. You know, I can't guarantee that will happen too soon. I do have a lot of stuff I need to go through. But maybe sometime I will consider it. It might be a while, though. Because right now, I'm just trying to blow through the Tony Hawks. By making a list, I presume, and checking it twice. On my Discord server, that I hardly really use, on the description below, aside from stream announcements, there is a list of games that I tend to consider playing. And if you have any specific suggestions, I can certainly put it on the list. It's no guarantee that I get to it anytime soon, but it means I will consider it. And it will probably happen eventually. So yeah, peace out, chat. Skillet time.